Hi, I'm John Cannard. Today Transit travels to the Tramways Museum Society of Victoria to their museum at Bylands, which is just outside Kilmore. I have with me Mr. Rod Atkins, Chairman of the group. Good afternoon, Rod.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the museum.
Thanks, Rod. Rod, could you tell me a little bit about your plans and things that you have for the museum, please?
Well, since we've been here since 1971, we've been building several sheds. We've got about 4 now, which we've been filling up with electric trams, cable trams, and some motor buses from the Tramways Board. And as well as that, we've been constructing a line towards Kilmore, and at this stage we've made about 3/4 of a mile of electric tram track.
Right, Rod. And Rod, could you tell me something about the tram we're travelling in at the moment?
Yes, this is a W1 class tram that came out in 1927. These trams are all open on the sides with these longitudinal seats in the centre section, and we're all open like behind us here.
Looking straight out ahead of us, you have a great view. What is the view?
Oh, this magnificent view that we're proud of is the view across to King Lake. The main Hume Highway runs down in the valley down the bottom of the hill here, and then we look right up over to the other side.
After our ride on tram 427, we're now back at the depot area. On the way back, you were mentioning to me about your latest project and the shed you had in mind.
Yes, this is our new vehicle maintenance shed that we're building at the moment. We've just had a new concrete pit installed just before Christmas, which will weld the rails to the top of very shortly, and we're in the process of installing a building over the top of it at the moment.
And how long will this take you to complete this project?
We're hoping to have this finished, the main structure of the building finished, within the next 3 months, and then at the same time also install the track into the shed.
Right. And what is the pit going to be used for?
Basically it's going to be used for the servicing of the trams underneath and adjusting of the brakes of the trams, which is very hard to do if you can't get underneath the trams.
We're now back in the depot. This is number 2 shed. Gosh, you people really believe in self-help. I can see now you're even repairing your own trams.
Yes, this is W3 number 667. We're currently doing minor repairs and a total repaint of this tram, which will put it back to a 1930s green and cream livery as they were when the colour scheme was originally launched. This will include gold striped lining with gold numbering and monograms on the saloon sides.
Rod, you were telling me that the livery of this tram now we're looking at was quite different to the present day livery.
Yes, as you can see from the tram to the left of this one, which is in the Metropolitan Transit colour schemes, you can see how the green in fact has changed with the coming of the gold and green livery. As
we stand at the door of the shed and look in towards the shed, one of the things that you can't help but notice is the timber troughing. You told me there's quite a story behind this.
Yes, this timber troughing directly above us here is out of the former Victorian Railways Elwood tram depot, which was demolished late last year. The Society had the opportunity to go into that depot just before it was pulled down and remove all this troughing so that it could be not only displayed here in this shed but actually used as troughing again.
Rod, you were telling me it's a great age of this Oregon timber.
Yes, we believe this timber goes back to when the shed was originally built around 1907.
The motto in that is, build your house of Oregon. Now here is a little beauty. Could you tell me something, please, about Royal Park 256?
Yes, this is in fact a standard 8-window 4-wheel cable car trailer, of which there were over 500 built for the Melbourne cable tram system. But several of them were in fact used for horse tram application, including one that went onto the Royal Park horse tram that ran from the corner of Gatehouse Street and Sydney Road through to the front entrance of the Zoological Gardens.
As we've walked around the depot, I've been very impressed by the cleanliness of your rolling stock. I now look ahead there and I see how your rolling stock is kept so clean. You must rely very heavily on volunteers, Rod.
Yes, we do actually. without the volunteers, well, we wouldn't achieve even 80% of what we've been able to achieve here. These two ladies enjoy cleaning the buses and the trams. They give it a number of hours, and this bus is being prepared for an outing in the next couple of days.
Rod, many thanks for a very enjoyable afternoon at Bylands Tram Museum. I've really enjoyed today, and if any of our viewers wish to have a great day's outing like I've had, what do they do?
Well, it's all very simple actually. We're open every Sunday here from 10 till 5 and on some public holidays, and we always look forward to having people through to view all our exhibits and trams.
Rob, could you just tell them how to get here, what road to travel?
Well, if you turn off the Northern Highway at the Wallen exit off the main Hume Highway, once you come up the top of Pretty Sally Hill, about a mile past that, there's big brown signs telling you to turn off down Union Lane to the right.
Thank you, Rob.